Hey everybody, this is Jason at ITSEC TV. I'm here at the Serious Games with Ben. Ben, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. Yeah, it's been a great day.
So tell me a little bit about what you brought here to ITSEC.
Sure. My company is called Swibo, and our product is called Swibo Tilt, and it's a balance training game system. So it helps people do exercises that are really good for you for ankle injuries, knee injuries, fall prevention, some of the most common injuries in the world. The balance training exercises are really good for you and for preventing those, but they're really boring. So what we do is we turn those exercises into something really fun and engaging and measurable as well. So we have a game system, there's a bunch of games you can play, and then there's a balance measurement system in the back end as well that talks to your physical therapist and helps you sort of analyze your balance, know what you need to be working on, and help you work on that.
So it tracks all of the analytics, it tracks your movements, it tracks everything that a physical therapist or doctor would need in order to help you when you get into their offices?
Yeah, for sure. So the way it would usually work is you come into the clinic, right? You do some baseline measurements with the clinician, and then you go home and you play these games, you have all this fun, you're doing all these exercises, and then when you come back into the clinic, you can measure how far you've progressed using the same system. And so you can correlate that to the specific games you're playing, how much you're playing, whether you need to adjust your daily goals or whatever it is, and basically improve from there. So it's mostly focused around sports injury prevention and injury recovery, but it's got a lot of different applications.
What was your inspiration for making this game?
So for me, I came from an engineering background, particularly in robotics and biomedical engineering. And I was working on a lot of really complex robotics that worked on like stroke rehabilitation and things like that. And they were awesome pieces of tech, but no one could use them because they were too expensive. You couldn't get them into people's hands.
Gotcha.
So what we've done here is we've used a smartphone in the board that talks to your computer. So everyone already has the hardware that you need. All you need is the software layer and the balance board that goes on top of that, and that makes it really accessible. So for me, the thing that is really important about Swibo Tilt is making these kinds of exercises and these kinds of technologies accessible to people. So the sort of inspiration to do these kinds of games is really from that.
Where can people currently either purchase your technology or go to a location and use it?
They can get it from our website, which is swibo.co.nz. Yes, we're from New Zealand. Or you can just Google Swibo Tilt and it'll come up. So yeah, you can get it from our website. You can also talk to your physical therapist about it as well and get it through them, because then you get that awesome combination of the data and the games.
Fantastic. Well, it seems like amazing technology. It looks like this lady behind us is having just an awesome time.
And so what you're going to be doing is you're going to be rolling sort of around the edge of the board, using your balance to control the game. Exactly. The more blue you hit, the faster you go, the more fun you have. And then with these rings here is where you need to come back into the middle. So you're going between being on the edge of the board and sort of training your proprioception, and then coming back in the middle and training your balance.
All right, cool.
And we'll have a look at the heat map afterwards and see how different it is based on this level. So, like for example, one thing that's really common is that people have trouble going forward onto their toes. Particularly, exactly. But some people, particularly I find with athletes and sports people, are fully on their toes the entire time, right? And so you see these different balance profiles for different kinds of people.
Everybody stay tuned for more here at ITSEC TV.